Walhalla is so hilly they say the dead are buried standing up. The Victorian Gold Rush town's greatest curiosity is its cricket ground, which sits 250 metres above the township.
There's no flat ground in Walhalla. It is ridiculously steep, so the only option was to take the top off the mountain.
The miners toiled for years with picks and shovels to shape the ground. This was their MCG, and the ladies frocked up, even though they had to climb the mountain. In 1907, the Melbourne Cricket Club sent a team led by Australian captain Warwick Armstrong to play against Walhalla. These are actual photos of the match. 111 years later, a team of locals led by Brian Brewer have revived the ground and have organised a match with Veterans Cricket Victoria. The walk is 45 minutes. That means 40 minutes to go up and 5 minutes to tumble down. Alternatively, you can go by a four-wheel drive vehicle, but it's 13 kilometres to the cricket ground. But they say that's the easy way. Geez, Brian, what happened?
Yeah, sometimes it's safer to walk up to the cricket ground.
You can keep your sense of humour when you just tip your vehicle over.
Yeah.
Geez, not the easiest of tracks, is it?
No. Interesting, the cricket ground track.
Yeah.
Well, we better get it back on her wheels.
Brian, the chief organiser, has tipped his vehicle over on the evening before the revival match.
We better get things happening.
Geez, not a good start to the cricket match.
Oh well, can only get better.
Brian presses on. He's going to camp overnight at the cricket ground to prepare for the big day. Game day has arrived, and so has civilization. You've had the setback, but the show goes on, Brian.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've got a glorious day up here.
And you slept here all night, didn't you?
When I rolled a swag up this morning, there was a scorpion in it.
You're having a good time. Good luck, Brian. This could be very dramatic today.
Yep, we'll see how it goes. This game is really important for the town. A couple of years ago, we realised that the ground was unplayable. The Australian bush was reclaiming the outfield. So all the townspeople got together, and hence here we are today.
We've waited a long time for this one.
Jim Hall is rising 80. He's a font of Walhalla's history.
The visiting team came up the staircase. They were exhausted, and the local team brought their horse and dray around the road.
Good morning, Walhalla. None of this would have been possible if it hadn't have been for this bloke here, Brian Brewer. 6 months ago, this was a paddock of rocks. He has planted the seed, and we all owe him a great deal of debt. Thank you.
Mr. Armstrong.
Yeah, Warwick's the name.
Warwick? Ian, Warwick.
Pleased to meet you, Ian, and the umpire.
Barry.
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 Pleased to meet you, Barry. So,
what would you like,
You
Mr.
better have a
Armstrong?
toss. Well, I'll call it in the air, mate. Call it. I'll go heads. And it is.
Tails.
It is a head.
The legend is that Warwick Armstrong peered over the edge of the Walhalla ground and bet the local captain he could hit a 6 and land the ball on the roof of the Star Hotel.
So the ground is on top of the hill directly behind the hotel, and it's plausible you could hit a 6 from the ground onto the roof.
Unbeknown to Warwick, the local captain strategically planted fieldsmen behind the trees.
The local team had put Dick Merrington in the trees outside. Warwick was caught for, I believe it was 13. A local umpire gave him out when really it should have been a 6.
After Warwick's departure, the veterans call upon the chief organiser to have a few hits and misses.
The way Warney says, can't bat, can't bowl, that's me.
Unlike the legend of Warwick Armstrong, Brian Brewer is happy to be given out. For Brian and his team, it's been quite an adventure to bring the game of cricket back to Walhalla.
That's great for cricket, it's great for sport, and it's great for Walhalla.